Every driver who's been out here more than a year carries the same map in his head. The sign says 50 miles, but your instinct says 70, or the exit where the pumps were down that one night. You're running east at 1 in the morning. The fuel gauge read a quarter tank. Sign ahead promises fuel in 30 miles. But the station is dark. Diesel lane out since Tuesday. You're already in a tight spot. Next fuel, 60 miles past that. Temperature dropping, phone flickering. The math you did 10 miles back means nothing. Tonight, 7 American fuel deserts. Specific highway stretches, exact gaps, ranked from bad to worst. Checked against DOT signs, the Department of Transportation, truck stop apps, and news stories of drivers stuck on the road. Where no source exists, I'll tell you. The number one gap is a stretch where the margin is 0, a road that's killed drivers who misjudged it. I'll take you there last. Let's get into it. Number 7, Montana Highway 2. The High Line runs the Canadian border, 2-lane through towns where truck diesel is never guaranteed. Havre-to-Glasgow is about 159 miles, but the reliable service gap is 100 plus. Some towns have car gas only. In winter, Montana DOT records closures most years, sitting with the engine on mid-gap, heater running, gauge falling, the nearest confirmed diesel 40 miles back, possibly closed. The trap, a pump you were depending on that wasn't there. Fuel at Havre, town pump, 24-hour diesel. Glasgow has a holiday station store. Call ahead. On the High Line, if you pass a working diesel pump, treat it like the last one you'll see, because it might be. Number 6, US 285 north out of Sanderson, Texas, into high desert near Big Bend Country. The sign once read, "No services next 64 miles." Now, it may be gone now. This one comes from driver reputation, not a current DOT posting. But the gap is real. 3,000 to 4,000 feet above sea level, a loaded truck climbing burns fuel fast. Summer heat and side winds make the numbers even worse. No cell service in the center. The trap, a driver thinking 64 miles is 1 hour. The elevation says it's more. Fuel at Sanderson Stripes, 803 West Oak Street, diesel verified. The nearest Love's truck stop is 60 miles away in Fort Stockton. Don't start north without a full tank. Number 5, from Sanderson, head east. US 90 runs 121 miles to Del Rio, through the Chihuahuan Desert. A posted sign, no services next 121 miles. 0 towns, 0 fuel. Slight grades and canyon crossings drop efficiency below 6 miles per gallon. Winter wind kills it to 5.5. That's already a tight margin. A full 20-gallon tank leaves you almost out of fuel. The central 80 miles have no cell coverage. The danger is documented emptiness and the math. Fuel at Sanderson Stripes. Do not leave with less than a full tank. Number 4, Nevada's Interstate 80, a main freight route that feels safe. Documented gaps. Fernley-to-Lovelock, 59 miles. Wells-to-Wendover, 58 miles. The terrain climbs between low areas and high ridges, dragging fuel economy to 5.5. Nevada DOT, the Department of Transportation, records winter closures across this stretch most years. These factors make the stretch riskier than it looks. Idling with the heater on turns 50 miles into fuel. Burn going nowhere. Loves the truck stop chain in Winnemucca at exit 176. That's your reliable refueling point. Fuel at Lovelock or Battle Mountain if you're heading east. Do not skip Wendover. On Interstate 80 in Nevada, fuel every 50 to 70 miles. The one time you skip it is the time the road closes behind you. Number 3, US 50 across central Nevada, the loneliest road in America. Ely to Delta, Utah, 162 miles end to end. 2 gas stations on the entire stretch. The longest unbroken segment is about 88 miles, so you can't rely on finding fuel easily. Traffic near the Duckwater exit, just 530 vehicles a day. No truck stops, only small gasoline stations. Cell service drops for long stretches. Fine margins become real danger here. Love's in Ely, exit 691, 24 hours. The last real truck stop you'll see. Fuel there like you won't see another pump, because on US 50 you might not. 4 gaps down. Have you ever been on a stretch like one of these watching the gauge drop? The math you do when that happens is not fun. What road and how close did you come to running out? Drop it in the comments. That's how I'll know who made it this deep. And if this map is worth carrying, hit subscribe. All right, the worst ones are coming. Number 2, Interstate 70 in Utah, between Green River and Salina, 104 to 106 miles with 0 services. Signs read, no services next 110 miles. Cut through the Wasatch Plateau and San Rafael Swell. Exits exist but lead to nothing. Continuous grades force a heavy truck down to 5 miles per gallon. Drivers usually burn 22 to 25 gallons to cross. The fuel situation is more critical than the sign suggests. The Salina Scenic Quick Stop reports 4 or 5 times a week someone arrives on foot after running out. In 2013, a man showed up wearing 2 mismatched shoes, one his own, one his wife's. He'd run out in the dark, panicked, ran barefoot down the freeway for help, leaving his family in the car. That's a typical day on Interstate 70 in Utah. Loves at Green River, exit 160. Loves at Salina, exit 56. Fill completely at Green River eastbound and never skip Salina westbound. The killer is the math hiding in the grades. Number 1, 6 fuel deserts. And everyone is survivable if you stay with the truck. The last one doesn't give you that option. Dalton Highway, Alaska, the Hall Road. Mile 175 to 414 is a 239-mile stretch of gravel and permafrost. That's permanently frozen ground. There are 0 services, 0 cell signal. The cold can kill you in 30 minutes. Coldfoot Camp at mile 175 is the northernmost truck stop in the world. 24-hour diesel. Beyond it, nothing until Deadhorse, and Deadhorse's fuel is for industrial machinery only, not for regular trucks. Coldfoot is your last guaranteed fill. Fuel burn on gravel is 5.5 to 6. Arctic wind drops it to 5. At 40 below, a dead engine means you could freeze to death within 30 minutes. There is no walking out. Satellite messengers help now, but the road has killed drivers through breakdowns and stranding. Fill at Coldfoot. Plan to drive the 239 miles without stopping. If the truck dies, stay with it. Pull every blanket, kill the engine to save heater fuel, and wait. On the Dalton, the truck is the only shelter you have. 7 fuel deserts. From the Highline's unreliable pumps to the Dalton's Arctic gravel. The pattern, gaps are geography. Everyone is survivable if you start full and the truck runs well. The fatal mistakes happen when a driver believes the sign instead of the math, or they reduce their safety margin because the dispatcher is pushing schedule. On the High Line, the trap is a town with no diesel pump. On Interstate 70 in Utah, it's a climb that burns more than what the sign says. On the Dalton, the margin is 0. The drivers who know these roads treat fuel like cargo weight, precisely measured, never guessed. They don't rush fuel stops. They don't skip them. Running out isn't a mistake. It's a planning failure with real costs. What's the stretch you'd warn a new driver about? The one where the fuel math almost got you, or the one you've seen strand somebody else? Drop the highway and mile markers in the comments. We read every single one, and the best become the next video. If this map earns its place in your cab, hit subscribe. Consider it your ticket to stay updated on the channel. Until next time, drive safe.